Farm them in. We're gonna put this on YouTube, I think. Maybe we won't. We'll see how the quest is. Depends if it's good or not. Well. That's 3 wells if you can't count. And we're playing Chiori story quest today. Gonna see if it's any good. I'm gonna go on. Okay. Did I just die in game? Can you guys not protect my ass for 1 second while I'm trying to do a YouTube intro? 1 goddamn second. I need new security. You're fired. You're fired. I'm getting new security. That's it. That's it. Last straw.
I find that
I'm trying to talk to the people for 1 second.
Of bright sunlight is
Everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Through a window.
I'm kicking. The party's over. Party's over. Get out of my house. Anyways. I'm gonna say it again. I think Chiori's got one of the most unfortunate times of release. Right on the tail of Arlecchino coming up here. But we're gonna at least see if this story quest today does anything to enrich the Chiori experience. Maybe seeing this alone here today will cause you to become a Geo main. Don't ask me why I haven't done these other ones yet. I'll get around to it. Chiori. Let's see how much yapping it is. Is it Yapsville or is it good? What are you chewing at, babe? Not a Geo main. I'm a Geo main. Let me show you what I mean. Watch this. Bing. Bong. Boom. Bop. What y'all think?
Let's get out and find some inspiration.
What y'all think about this? Not Chiori being dead to start the video. Level 20. Level 50. Rosalbedo. That's true. I forgot about him. I forgot that I just got him. Wait, what should the team comp be?
Let's investigate this for.
He is level 20 though. He just avoids cryo characters. I literally got an E1 Eula today. I mean a C1. Why did I say E1? I don't play Star Rail. What the hell? Bro forgot Zhongli. Okay, listen. What is the team comp for Chiori? Navia's defense scaling. Well, good point.
It seems like there's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside signs as far as the eye can see. Let's see what they're for. Fontaine Fashion Week?
It's me! It's the thing!
Why don't we go check out some of the shops? Maybe we can pick up some cool new clothes.
Hello, ladies. Can I interest you in some Geo?
Is this really okay?
Huh?
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock.
She's the GOAT.
That's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chioria boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Was this the lady that was in her trailer? Her teaser? The one that she had to beat the guy up for to like get him to shut up about his place in line?
Isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
Perhaps it's because of Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
There's no way we are about to have Fontaine Fashion Week. Fashion Week. And we're not going to tease at least some future skins, right?
I'm a woman of my word.
Ain't no way,
If I
right?
can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises.
That's probably why we haven't had a lot. They've been waiting for Chiori to be in the game so they can add in things with it making sense. She makes all the new outfits.
Now, remember to not fold the gown or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Where there's a Hoyo, there's a way. That's crazy.
I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
It's like that one meme.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today.
Is that really so shocking? It is mine after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
She kind of ate Paimon with that.
Hey, Paimon
She kind of ate her with that. I'm not gonna lie. We actually wanted to ask about Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun, but it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Is this their Windbloom? Their Lantern, right?
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous Fashion Week that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
I just noticed that these are the shears in her hair. That's like her cutting shears, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style,
With no blade.
the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
That's why you guys are here on my stream right now, right? Right?
Huh. Okay, so
Support the vision,
maybe
right?
Fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought. All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Feels like home.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Paimon's being very aware today.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
Seems like you don't actually like your home, though. What happened?
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Kirara. Also, chat, is the cat event out right now? I didn't check the event log thing. Or is that coming out soon?
Excuse me.
Speaking of cats.
Coming through.
There she is. Meow.
Chiori, your shipment's here.
No, not yet.
I know it's quite late, so I'm really sorry.
Should be doing all this on foot.
Deep breaths, Kirara. Then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while.
TCG, now. Now.
Maybe next time. Considering how late this delivery is,
That's my favorite
I'm
game.
sure this is the time to play cards. Plus, I know this shipment is really important to Chiori, so I should probably make sure everything's in order.
Just saying, Sino would have took me up on that.
Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
So, what was the holdup? Sailing delays, bad weather?
Could be something really dumb.
Huh? No, nothing like that.
Oh,
I
trouble.
just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
I forgot she has two tails.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Why are her tails moving like
I
that?
didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
You lost your edge.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
That's me when I lie too. I shake my ass.
All right. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komani Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
A targeted attack.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Why would they want fabric of all things? She's like the last person I would target as a criminal.
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, are you okay, Kirara?
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Something to protect you, maybe?
Huh?
They're friends, so she would do something to protect her.
Perhaps
Maybe
I should consider how
competition?
many stars to give you in my review.
Oh, shit. Threatened?
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk.
Don't ruin my 5 stars on Uber Eats.
I kind of wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chiori Boutique's delivery.
And who might this person be?
Maybe competition.
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
But there's somebody after us, Kirara. The person who hired the people.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here.
Girl boss.
Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Girl boss.
All right. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
I thought I was going to say Usher for a second. Do you imagine this name Usher? Usher had a collab with Genshin. That would go hard. Imagine Usher, baby. And then, like, they fight.
Uter. No, that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
Uter. They sound like a clothes designer.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
These bitches just want to tear us down. They don't want to even grind for their own stuff. They want to tear us down.
So he's like a business rival.
Rival? Yeah, right.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square.
I called the voice line. I'll let this guy ain't a rival, dog.
Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer.
He a fan.
He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
I want to see her kill him. I want to see her slit him open. I want to see her go crazy.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
I'm actually genuinely scared of this character.
Wait!
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
You seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
I know it sounds dark, but I think Genshin Impact would just genuinely get so much better if one of the main characters stabs somebody and you're like, what the hell? Am I gonna play her now? That was kind of fucked up.
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will fuel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week. Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komonia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Sure. I got nothing better to do.
Take care of Chiori.
I got nothing better to do. 4.5 is kind of a downtime. Harlequino's not out yet, so.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
He's gonna die. When they talk about tonight, you know what they say when they talk about tonight, right, chat? You know what they say. I don't even have to say it. That's right, furries. All right, catch up with Chiori. Chiori, don't do anything rash. It's me, Albedo, here to stop you. Chevrolet's intercepting.
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
And if you are, I won't tell you what I'm gonna do.
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh, and I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Tragedy about to unfold.
Surprise! We meet again.
Are you on patrol? Has everything been going well?
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made.
Oh yeah, the event.
I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
She's famous.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Sorry.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The
True.
better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
True.
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Can you tell that to the cop? I don't think you can say that to the cop.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol?
That's what I'm saying.
It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
She said, I'm gonna murder somebody, lock me up.
Neither.
Hold me
I'm
back.
requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Somebody who can stop me if need
Are
be.
you planning to?
Not if I can help it.
All
So she's
right.
willing to cut him open.
Where is this person?
Follow me.
Damn. Slay, girl boss. Okay, go crazy. She's the most slay character in Genshin
promise
Impact.
you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Look, it's me and her.
Well,
We're the same.
when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
Da-da. Hey, girl, you look a lot like me. It's like we're Hannah Montana, but more fashionable. And from Japan.
This should be the place. You all wait here. I'll go have a chat with him.
Uh-oh. Oh, buddy's about to lose his left leg. His left nut.
Since that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
That's
sort
literally
of
the line she
situation.
says when you pull her.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own. Getting people to talk, for example. The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede.
But that's not that hard for me. We can go there wherever.
But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
That's literally me too, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, is it because
Won't
they're
explain that
trying to
one.
Show off or something?
Not gonna explain that one.
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion. As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now.
Are gushers real people?
Exactly. I'm also here to
Is that
ensure
real?
Chiori's safety. Those who make
Sorry,
trouble for
terrible
her
question
also
right now.
tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is what happened.
I want to see her antagonizing him. Or like beating him up.
Huh? Uter, you say?
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior.
Do you think he's crying right now?
So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Uh-oh. She better have the boss in the
sure,
house.
but why?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
Threw him out like he's the trash on a Tuesday afternoon. Oh my god. She's now bark. Hu-Tao, we need your services right now.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Oh god.
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
I like this frame here, but god, I just wish they'd give us a cutscene for this. Like a cutscene of her lifting him in the air, like, boom, spiking him like a volleyball.
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before.
It's that definition of insanity.
Allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks.
God, her voice. Lay off the dirty tricks.
And if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Chiori?
She said, I'll drop you off a cliff. Oh my god.
Officer, an assault's in progress. Please, officer, you've got to do something.
Please, officer.
Of
Please.
course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened.
Chevros, I'm on Chiori's side, but that doesn't seem like a thing a cop should do at all.
Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind,
Oh,
do
wait.
you?
Oh, shit.
There's
Wait.
nothing in
Let
there
her
that
cook.
would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
There's just pounds of cocaine in his house.
Gah, forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly
There's
conduct
the
in
equality.
future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
Dude, she's eating us all up today.
You...
Especially Uter.
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
Better not.
We'll see about that.
You should say they aren't, because I'll kill you.
Whoa!
Buddy's pissed.
Scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
Such incredible strength.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said.
She couldn't help it.
And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
I mean, they could have been really bad insults, to be honest, Everest.
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He
Oh!
deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
So Uter is misogynistic, is what I'm hearing.
You could have reported him to the
And a
guards.
racist.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety.
True.
Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking in advance on tomorrow's quota then.
I like the relationship.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Partnership. Return to Chiori Boutique. I like the relationship between Chiori and Chevros. They are very reliant on each other, but also a little tension. A little like girly love tension in there, you know what I'm saying? A little tinge. A little bit. Well, they definitely share scratching each other's backs. That part's really true. There's a little tinge of attraction. You can tell there's a little, I don't know, tension in the air.
We're back.
Kirara is so cute.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks.
I wish one day they would let them say bitches in this game. Imagine she was like, those greedy bitches are to blame. It'd be so much
The
better.
next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rasula can take the second half. With that sort of escort, the next time
Navia
you make a
appearance.
delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
And like, I don't even think I want Paimon to say a curse word out of like, for like a reason. I want it to be pointless. Like she hits her head and she's like, fuck. And then they just keep moving on like nothing happened.
Good one, Chiori.
She like stumps her toe. It's like, shit.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal.
So much
You're
fun
going
here.
back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the special patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
Navia! We got a Navia appearance.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter.
What's wrong with
Don't you think this is
sunglasses?
a bit much?
I thought it looked pretty good with my fit today, Kirara.
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing. For my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Since she's already talked to the patrol, just think of it as a you scratch my back, I scratch yours type of. We're scratching a lot of backs out here.
Yes, well put.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then I guess it's fine.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I'm not wearing glasses because I'm high. Do I look high to you? I'm not. I'm literally
I believe
fine.
so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory
What?
access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even
Oh, I got this
so,
from
I
Chiori.
imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand. Yes?
Well...
Probably Zhongli.
I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous
True.
enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
Dude, if there's TikTok and Genshin Impact, she'd be so famous.
All of it? Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
She would do TikTok trends, but look like she doesn't care about them while she does them. She'd do like little like dances and stuff, but her face would be straight the whole time. You know, she'd pop off.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chiori branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every
I'm
time
telling
I need
you.
to get them patched up.
This is them opening the floodgates for skins. I'm telling you, it has to be. Chiori brand boutiques everywhere across all of Teyvat. Go in, purchase your own skins, go out. I'm just saying.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Okay.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
I'm sure I could think of something.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it!
These dogs just always vibing in the cutscenes.
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Not gonna lie too, when we saw the teaser for Fontaine before it came out, I thought these dogs would play a much bigger part in the story than they ended up doing. I really thought they would.
Sounds easy enough.
Can we keep the outfits?
Most of the clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the designer's vision. They're not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use. If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
Ooh, sounds great! Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Paimon always gets the short end of the stick.
Wait,
Wait.
clothes? Paimon told you already she's
What do you want us to do? Make you a full-grown woman's dress? It's gonna look like drapes, bro. It's gonna look like drapes off a building.
Speaking of clothes, do yours happen to need any mending right now?
Why does
Chiori?
she look so guilty? She's guilty.
Well, since you asked, Chiori, there's this part around my waist.
Oh, need a bit of letting out around the middle.
Oh.
No! It's a tear. Those bad guys did it.
She said, if you... holiday season, you know, like... It's okay, it's okay, we all do it. Sometimes we all just... Damn, that's cutthroat, bruh. She went cutthroat. That's crazy. Time, 6 a.m., right? Oh, do you need something off the middle? Oh, are you pregnant? No. Oh. Oh. Can I enter? I can go in? I can go in? This is huge if I can go in and walk around.
We're here!
That made me so excited.
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
It's too early. I need coffee.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
Yep, with the special patrol.
Don't say
Right
that's what she
early.
said.
Did everything go all right on the road?
But damn, it's like 6 a.m. When did they leave? 4 in the morning?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP.
That's my cab.
The Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself.
Navia, my girl
They
boss.
took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so
You're
much as
so
step
funny.
on a single stray rock on her journey.
Navia's funny, but this is just like the dumbest and cutest little design for Kirara.
I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
I'd do anything for her macarons.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
Anything.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare
Lament.
something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire. That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
Hearing her say she was excited just feels so funny. Because I don't know if her face is capable of showing it, but...
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Of my brand. Wait, I don't know the meme.
Customers pay attention not just
What's
to the
the meme?
clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Huh. And here Paimon thought
Like
all
me.
that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Y'all probably dressing like me these days, right?
Fashion is about more than just
Navia!
looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat.
Here's one of them.
Your contact lenses just arrived.
1-800-CONTACTS.
They can't have my brand. I have special eyes.
Look, look with your special eyes.
I've heard this audio.
Your
My
contact
brand.
lenses just arrived.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Alright, bro. My brand.
Well, would you look at the time?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Mass Effect.
Let's get down to business. We're here to model.
I don't feel like it's a canon thing.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Set them up. How exactly?
Just carefully organize the
I
ready-to-wear
like this room.
clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa,
Let's take a look around in
sure is
here.
a lot that goes into running a store.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
I want to wear shoes like hers to see how it feels. Alright, inside of Chiori's store.
We just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
POV, you're RPing Chiori. What's up, bitch? Wow, no customers today, huh? Slow day. Slow day at the shop. That's okay, I didn't need customers anyways. Any chests in here?
Please organize the clothes with an eye towards their types and styles.
You pregnant,
I'm
bitch?
counting on you.
Oh, you just been eating? Like... Retrieve. Oh, wait. Hold on, what do they want? You want kimono? Yes. Formal attire. And then women's formal attire. Perfect. Whoa, wait, look at the sky ceiling, skylight thing. I can see Fontaine from here. Look! It's Fontaine over there! It's the city. That's a nice little design. See other buildings nearby. Yeah, it's a big skylight. I like the fact that they show the bridge. With like the big arch.
Not bad. You might
Natural
just have
lighting.
enough for design. Anyway, let's move on to the real task at hand. Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
I'm like, what? Quadruple D? Myself personally.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Oh, good morning.
What's the name?
Leanne.
Oh,
How have you
Leanne.
been recently?
I read that it's lean.
Not too bad.
Lean.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
Huh?
Cancel your order.
Oh, somebody give you a better price? That rhymes with Usher?
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed?
Urethra needs to go.
It's alright. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
She seems like she's been bullied out of the purchase. She looks sad. Like she's walking away sad.
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all.
That last one sounded personal.
Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's
Pregnancy.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
More?
Is Miss Chiori in?
Don't tell me we got a second one.
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
You can't be pregnant too, there's no
Is there
way.
something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short, or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
Fucking Uter, man.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
He must be pregnant as well.
Chiori here. I'd like to return my outfit.
Bro, is everybody with clothes on their back gonna return them here today? I know when Navia shows up though, it's like,
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes?
I'm gonna start using that. There's a new prophecy. You'll be spared in one condition. On one.
Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
Lower prices.
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh?
Rumors.
The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
Alright, bro, come show me your face. Show me what you look like.
Calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
Prophecy said you gotta be a nudist, man. I didn't say it.
Chiori boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
It's in the paper. So does that mean Charlotte put this in the paper?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
Damn. She meant fire with fire.
Elof!
Elof! Kill them!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
What a good business lady. That is a big financial tank.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
We're gonna lose out on a lot of money. Weiss, you're such a sheep.
Chiori.
These rumors.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days. The real goal here is to divert my attention away from fashion.
True.
The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh, shit.
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
God, she's such a good voice. This might be my favorite voice in the game.
It's our accessories
voice.
supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
Oh!
No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Alright, it's time to go kill Uther. I'm not even joking. We have to throw him off a cliff.
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that.
Boy.
It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread. All the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Alof, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
The way she said that, I'll go talk to them. Maybe we'll be able to help you find out what happened if we go with you.
And we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
I hope I can go in and out of the Chiori boutique. I hope this is just a new spot you can go visit anytime.
I know Miss Chiori has put a lot of work into making Fashion Week a success. I hope you
Time
can
to
talk
beat
things
some
through
ass.
with the supplier.
Cause guys, it'd be so fun to Chiori RP in co-op now. Look, there's even a little dressing room. This is a dressing room, all right. I love the skylight though. Hopefully it's just like a new area we can go explore. They did expand the map, if so. They expanded the Genshin Impact map. Look at that, 4.5. Who said 4.5 is dead? Who said 4.5 doesn't have any content? We got tons of content right here. It's a whole new room. Who said it's dead?
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
You said it actually 20 minutes ago. I don't remember that, and I will not listen to slander. Da-da, da-da. Wee. This is my factory to get materials from. Huh. 2 light taps.
Who is it?
Then
Winger.
it's Chiori.
Alright. Clean up that attitude.
We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see.
Winger.
You know,
Like
there
Yinger.
are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
Bitch, I am the messenger. Also, you sound like you're on your last legs. Are you okay?
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Have you read the papers today?
I don't like to waste my time on
Barely
baseless
hold
lies
on.
and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
No way Charlotte did this to us,
So,
though.
These rumors.
Charlotte doesn't do
The
that.
Steambird was the one that published them?
She didn't even come ask us.
No,
Oh.
not at all. They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
And you stopped operation because of this?
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would think that. But this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house?
Every
Someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
Meluzine's even getting these and being like, what? Chiori's doing what?
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
Are we release an even worse hit piece on him?
What sort of photo?
A photo of
Oh.
you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Oh. Well, that did happen, so.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Ooter.
Uter again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
It's gonna be her like holding her fist up to his face. Oh my, oh dear Jesus. Yeah, sorry, I'm not reading that. I'm just not gonna read all that. When we asked criminals why they appreciated this brand, the answer we received was that Chiori employs illegal competitive tactics to go out on top, giving hope to evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail. Provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty. What? Perhaps those who purchase clothes from this establishment following this establishment's philosophy, prefer to liquidate those with whom they have disagreements. Is Chiori a boutique indeed a place blindly flattered by fashionistas that keep exclusive clientele or crooks? Yeah, TLID over that for me.
Behind the scenes, the true Chiori boutique takes shape. Not a fashion house, but a house of lies.
See, that's a much better explanation.
Relying on its close ties
There
to
we
the
go.
criminal underworld, the Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail.
Among us?
Provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
Seething.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
But Uter harassed me first, bro. He hired goons to attack me.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
Say it. Say he's a bitch. Let her say bitch.
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon. But it can't be helped now.
They don't let her do anything.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already
Goons.
made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
Bro, who is Uter?
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean.
Is it really that deep?
They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well, it's no laughing matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes.
Maybe people just need to not be naked, like.
But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two, especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said yes. But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose.
Really?
I've got the family business to consider now.
So you don't feel like you got much longer, so just go with it, bro.
I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this. But my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this.
That's fair.
She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
I understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go. There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
Or we could push through and be honest and show them the truth.
You're free to wait things out, Venger.
Yeah.
I'll make my own choices.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
Damn.
Fair enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Understood. Take care.
I don't care. Whatever. We'll move on. We'll move on. I'll be your model, Chiori.
So, what should we do now?
Chevrolet will be too. We get never let out here.
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Clearly not.
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room.
That is so true.
From the beginning. Uter knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a
setup.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Meow. Meow. Hello, unless we can get the Steambird, which is the most reliable newscast ever,
Paimon!
to write an article hitting on Uter in a bad way.
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Or a positive piece about Chiori.
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
Right on cue.
You mean that sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
The liberal agenda propaganda.
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts.
True.
That's great! With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side!
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out to be. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera.
Oh, wait, really?
Verite.
I don't remember that.
Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you
That's
know
cool
where she
detail.
went? Alof told me you were all together.
She's ran away.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there?
Maybe she went to Uter's front door again. She gonna beat up Uter again. She gonna double down.
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
Okay, buddy.
I mean, what did
Person
they
idly
expect?
chatting by the roadside.
Teaching with criminals behind their customers' backs.
You know what I think about that, bro? Oh! Bang! Shoots in face. They're dead. Mint, are you alright? Are you okay? If only I had a body like Siege Weens, or maybe I should go underwater. What? Are you okay? Oh. Thought she was talking about drowning herself, then I remember they're good in water. Okay, cool. I feel bad for Minth. She's sad. She's getting canceled.
They kept up a solid front, though.
Oh no.
I've even bought from them before. Really? How was it?
Shoots in face again.
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
Yeah? Do you? I bet you do. I bet you got chills. Don't ever let me catch you walking around these parts again.
Oh no, we've lost her. Did you hear what all those people were saying? Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense.
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little extreme sometimes. It's easy to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
I think it's pretty normal.
Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could.
Can you though? Do you have secret powers and abilities you're not telling us about? Can you?
Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you?
I do.
You know, so she can finish what she started.
That would only
Imagine
make
he
the
just
situation
dies.
worse for her.
She
I'm
disappears.
sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
You've got a point. Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then.
Da 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 da.
We're back! Oh, who's this?
Ah, this is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, you
Letitia.
came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning that dress too.
She was overly happy about the dress. She was like ecstatic.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out,
The girl from the
I'd
teaser.
be more than willing.
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Why?
My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's
Aw.
clothes and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
And then?
And then something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
So she gave it to you guys? Like financed
Chiori
it?
say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked
She's
if
so
something
understanding.
happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress.
Aw.
And that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
She's the people's champion, man.
Well, that's a good thing.
The people's
isn't it?
champion.
I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
Plus one article for the paper.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room, and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
He went, damn, girl. Shit.
What a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Huh? So wait, that means...
She gave it to you for free.
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories, beading, construction. It was all of the highest quality.
Oh. Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique.
What a
Would you mind
wholesome
going on
person.
the record?
Huh?
The actual goat.
Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
I think it'd go a long way. Your real experience is more powerful than all those lies combined.
Hey, Olaf! Has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
What's she out there doing?
Well,
She's getting together an army. She's gonna invade.
if she hadn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea. Miss Chiori would always go there whenever she was upset.
Going to a cliff when upset.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss
Okay.
Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
All right, sounds good. Let's...
It's time to go to the upset cliff. Look for Chiori at designated location.
So, in your opinion, what is Miss Chiori like as a person?
Let's see. Well, she's certainly not afraid to say what she means, but she always looks out for her customers however she can.
And that's why she's the GOAT.
Miss
The
Chiori isn't the sort to
GOAT.
just give up. She probably just needs a place where she can think in peace.
And that's why she's the motherfucking GOAT. Duck is gonna go 1 year at this point. I can promise you I won't go 1 year. I can make you this solemn swear. Not gonna lie, I used to do the same. What, do what? What you used to do? Go to a cliff and just hang out? Sure, you'll go longer. Look at me and my sunglasses. Does this look like a man that's gonna be here forever? Obviously not. Make this solemn swear. I solemnly swear that we will not go a year. Yeah. Hang out at a cliff, just for fun? Or what? Or we'll hang out at the cliff. A free year is crazy. Buy one, get one. 2 years of life right there. Dude, sneezing feels so good. Sneezing is... Never mind. The views are nice. Da 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 da. All right. Hey, Chiori. Is everything okay? It's me, Chiori.
There you are, Chiori!
Uh-huh. How did you know where Olaf told you, didn't she?
She's sad.
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
Guys, is she sad?
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
I don't think she's being honest.
Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
Where did my game go? What the heck? Oh, it minimized. It's pretty high up. Doesn't look like there's a lot of space.
Don't worry. I'll catch you if you fall.
I love her.
All right, don't mind if we do.
Paimon can float. So this is life. The views of Fontaine. Oui,
Well,
oui.
How does it feel?
Hanging out? Very good.
This place is pretty great.
Right? It's quiet and open. and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media. It's just you and the beautiful scenery.
Silence.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate. One of the servants had to physically remove me.
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that!
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Me when I stream?
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
So that wasn't her mom yelling at her in her demo. That was her teacher.
You were that misbehaved?
Her parents seemed pretty chill.
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. I just often had
she's so
strange
pretty.
ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things. On top of that, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
She won't make him basic ass kimonos. They didn't want her.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
Dude.
Well, that's a great dream to strive towards.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion. I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion.
Well, I know someone who absolutely adored your dresses, your designs, and dreamed of wearing one at her wedding.
Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers. Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has also become someone else's.
You got a bunch of fans in the process.
All right, that's enough sightseeing for one day.
That's a cool little backstory
Time to
for
come
her.
up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
I would love like a cutscene though, while she's explaining all that, instead of the still images. I would love like a cutscene of her with her former teacher getting kicked out and everything. She sounds like Meg from Hercules.
Back?
Really?
It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
I was just really coming out here to be on my own.
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article, and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara.
True.
Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either.
She's the Capitano of newspapers.
I know where Uter's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
Sounds good. We'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's
It's
a
not
list
over.
next year, right?
It's not over
there's
yet.
No need to be too upset.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation?
Mm-hmm.
Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
Slay, sister. Absolutely eat the entire meal.
But your accessories! Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but... To tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma, and the vow I made in front of those masters.
Damn.
Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back.
Cool backstory.
The sea.
What did you just say, Chiori?
The sea. Seashells, coral.
Coral, crabs. What else is in the sea? Narwhals.
I've got it.
What?
Got what?
All right, you lost me.
Come. Let's take a dip, shall we?
Come. Wait, right now? Fully clothed?
Wait, hold up!
Let's take a dip. No, we're not skinny dipping. Dive into the sea. Under the sea. Are we diving into the ocean with Chiori? Okay. All right, bet. Say less. I gotta put some better. Oh my god, wait. No. Yeah. Okay, that is actually one of the first combos that I think I've seen that I really liked. Especially for this. That looks genuinely good. The Geo wing, like the wings and stuff. Nice.
Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
She jumped into the
what
ocean.
do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
Narwhals.
Lumitoir?
Lumitoir.
Coral, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to use things like that as the accessories for your design.
Natural accessories.
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head.
Got it.
These should be enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area. Chiori, will these do?
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Great! So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
Yes, but don't forget. We've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back.
Dialogue underwater is so wild to me still. That we're just like having this combo. Just completely fine. Just try.
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
There's always time for her. She's an all-nighter.
I should be able to make it. If I skip out on sleep.
I relate.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Sounds like we've had with Ganyu before.
Ganyu? Who's that?
A friend of ours who does
You
way
would love
too much
her.
overtime.
You would love her.
Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work.
One all-nighter.
All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first fashion week I ever participated in.
What else can we help
This might reinvigorate her, inspire her again.
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
Just destroy them?
You got it. Wait, what did you just say?
You heard me. Tear them all up. When
Destroy
I went to
them?
the first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show. I used the larger pieces for the base fabric and the smaller pieces for accessories. If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in
I
the
hope they
shop
let me
as
just
well.
like attack them. I hope I can just like cut it all up.
So hard on all these outfits.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win. Even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course. If anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
Can I cut them up actually?
Just this
No,
once,
I
though.
actually can.
I think I can make an exception. Go ahead
They
and
actually
hold
let you
them up.
destroy them. I
Think of it
like
as a
that.
good way to vent your emotions.
Ah!
Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you all right? Sorry for taking so long.
Nadia!
I got caught up and...
Whoa.
Whoa. What happened to your shop?
We've been robbed!
Who did this? Those monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop. Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
This would be an easy way to deal with them. I'll just say it. Just say they did it, and she goes. She makes them go bye-bye.
You see,
It was me. It was. Boss, please go easy on us. Huh?
Ugh, what is
Huh?
this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Thanks to the resub.
Navia sure is
Sucking
scary
it,
when
Chad.
she's angry.
You okay there, bud? Thanks for the 7 months.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my
That boy
friends
says.
and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly.
Dude, I would love a custom outfit for her though.
Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past,
So tall.
to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Get the whole Spina up in here and start making
no
outfits.
problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show.
I love
When are you
Navi's
going to get
voice.
started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Go kill Uther.
Ask away.
Please.
I'm all ears.
Murder him.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
They get randomly added in here too.
I'm done with my interview. Has
Let's
Miss Chiori
go!
made it back
Oh.
yet? What happened to the boutique?
We're gonna put this in the paper.
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steamberg tomorrow.
I love how ready they are so ready to defend her. Everybody's ready to come to her aid. Lenny, Lynette. Come on, guys, it's time to go. Wait, let me talk to them real quick before I go. Does her voice sound different in cutscenes in comparison to gameplay for anybody else? I don't know. Let me. Coming at ya.
What should we do about these clothes everywhere? Need any help?
Less moans.
Sort them by the type of fabric first, and then by color. Oh, and don't forget to remove any accessories and put them to the side.
That sounds pretty straightforward. I'll help too.
Gang. Clothing gang. Yo, the nighttime sky outside of this skylight is so pretty. I love the vibe in here late at night. That's so pretty. I like that. Gorgeous. I love it. Ta-ta-da-do. All right, Lenny, Lynette, we're gonna put you to work. Fontaine's VAs were conceived for these roles, and knowing how long Hoyo's planned the game, I would be shocked if they were. Yeah. True. Actually real. Such a sleigh night.
Lenny, Lynette! Great, you're both here.
Where's all the Kino at? Cameo, maybe?
A moment later and you'd have missed us.
Cameo?
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori.
Let's go. They're coming to help already.
She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
The goat.
Oh, perfect. She was the one who sent us.
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of it.
Where's Fribene?
Okay, so it's like this.
Where's Fribene at, though? He get left out?
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it. Well then, Guess it's about time we go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Uterra's been doing, right? Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her
Underwater?
over the next
Okay.
couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
He's just under the
show's in
sea.
another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
No sleep.
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uterra fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion. She said that it'd be like,
A 2-pronged approach?
Which is funny, because that's what her shears are, right?
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
Yeah, something like that.
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
All right, we're counting on you.
All right, 2 days to wait. I'm telling you, we get Arlecchino involved.
Okay.
It's all over for that
Let's
guy.
also do as Chiori said and meet up with her at Uterra's factory
Like, literally.
in 2 days. We'll get. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
2 days later. Quest completed. Stained spots. How much money do I have right now? I mean, I got a lot of money when it comes to this. C6 Chiori thoughts? No, I should cancel this path and put it on the bow now just in case I want to get it. I probably, well, I could end up getting it. Could get one of everything. Surely I don't lose. We get something else. What's my history? I got 2 pity? That's enough for me. 3 pity. The weapon banner on this one is 90 as well, right? Which is different than the regular weapon banner. My 18 wishes in Dream didn't work for me, man. Sag. I think I'm gonna use all of my free wishes this patch on Hunter's Path. Now that I have the other characters, I'll try at least. Then other than that, I mean, Dea's weapon could be good too. But I'll probably save for Arlecchino after that. Da 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 do. But it has 1 fate point. Yeah, it's true. Still less primos, but not that much. I think I can do it in 40 pulls. Probably, maybe. 2 days. Arlecchino. I'm broke now. Oh my god, the subathon's starting. Guys, how long has the subathon been going? What day are we on right now? What day is this? Somebody be honest with me. Wakey wakey, traveler. This is day 1? Guys, you'll never believe the dream that I just had. You'll never believe the dream that I just had. Day 1 of the subathon. How long do we think it's gonna last? What is that weapon? Duck up for the future. Your subathon's for 5 years. I can actually promise it won't happen for 5 years. I don't know, like 8 hours. That's about what I was prepping for. I think I've done a decent job for keeping the stream going this long, being as I only prepped for 8 hours to happen. I was ready for the content for 8 hours. Not 4,000. Liam, thank you for the follow. Chior Slay.
Oh, you're here.
Would miss it for the world. What are we doing here?
Chiori, how are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Got bags under her eyes.
Just a few steps left now.
She looks fine.
I've handed the rest over to Alof. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Wow, that's cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Okay.
Trial time?
Aaron totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
His factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can't stop by for a tour.
For a little tour.
We're just curious customers after all,
True.
aren't we?
True, sister.
Well, when you put it that way.
Anyway,
Just a
Uter's factory
fan.
is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
So high up.
Why would he open a factory over there?
So high up, man.
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes.
The Amazons.
Maybe the rent here is cheap.
All right. Ooh, it's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
So Uter's a broke ass
You
bitch.
make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
Is a broke ass bitch. Say it. That's fine. I like that there's gonna be a domain here, maybe. Navia does have a lot of moan sounds. Is this the factory? Oh, it is. Start. Let us maybe do a different team since she'll already be on our team. You, and then Traveler. Where's Traveler? And then Kokomi.
Strategy.
Ba-da-ba-da-da-do. So he caters to poor people. All right, this trial Chiori is level 90. She's wearing her signature weapon at level 90. They gotta stop doing that. They gotta stop. They have to stop doing that. C3. 8, 11, 8. Okay. Wait, what's the defense? Total 1300. A little shy of what you should be at, huh? Well.
There really is nobody here.
This is a cool domain, though. Are there gonna be like chests around here? Wait, why is it so big? Hello? It's so large. Wait, why is it so big? What? The fuck? Oh, I didn't consider that. I should have. You know what? You're right. We're gonna definitely be able to synergize this team. Is that our story quest? Yeah, we're at the end of our story quest right now. I can't. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, did I find a glitch spot? Maybe a nice new glitch spot? How did I get that in the first place? Interesting. Jeffrey Bezos. Oh, this is like the tour of the facility.
Visitors.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What?
State your business.
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please follow me, dear guests.
Cuts up into a million pieces. I really wish she had scissors. Are there any chests up here? I need to get chests. You know who I am, right? Are there any? They didn't put any. Why are there such a lack of chests? This is GLaDOS. GLaDOS, however you say this name. Wow, y'all got no money around here? You really are broke. It's crazy. Leave Selena Gomez alone, Duck. Chiori, you're Selena. Navia, you're Taylor Swift. Who's Travis Kelce then? Who's John Mayer? We did make that. Yeah. Well, you made it and I just posted it. It's a banger though.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
Smells like Walmart. Ew.
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh.
Trash.
He seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the studio where our designs are made.
It's so much bigger than Chiori's place.
Yep.
Marketing expenses 100,000 more. Employment expenses 200,000. So that's 300K just right there. For how long? Some of Uther's old designs. The courier shall arrive at the city in the morning via.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room.
Is it a trap? Huh?
Why did the door just close?
Huh?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Why is it?
This is not a normal fitting room. Guys, something tells me this is not a normal fitting room.
It seems to have stopped.
Gardamex.
Where did this thing take us?
It seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
She does a lot of damage by herself, though.
With all my strength.
She's gonna synergize with this Bloom team really well, trust. Can't see anything in here, it's so dark. Ew, I gotta do this pretty close, all drenched in poop water. Piss water. Oh my god, it's so big. Everybody hold hands. You keep getting hit before you hit your E every time. Damn, that's unlucky.
Bro.
Ow, Jesus, the spin is crazy.
Commit it to memory.
Why is it giving him Maripede? It does feel like that underground Maripede vibe. This is just like a production factory, though. The underground of Fontaine's so grungy. Even has the same soundtrack. Oh. This is a hey, trust. This is a comp that nobody's heard about yet. Me sending Nahida away to be made into a Nahida figure. It's like the hydraulic press videos. Oh wait, she found a way to escape. She escaped. Not anymore. Sorry, Nahida. Nahida versus hydraulic press. Don't tell her about Farazan.
This place is filthy. Are the clothes from Uther's shop seriously made here?
Look over there.
Ew.
Ooh, that water looks super nasty. Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter.
Take some pictures.
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch. He's been
Ew.
using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
He wanted the bigger building, but less quality.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrifying. Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
I feel like we're gonna have some conflict here any second, though. That mossy mold.
This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court. All right, let's keep going.
Chiori's elemental skill can cause her to dash forward. Oh shit. That's a good showcase of her new ability. The first character to be like this, where you can dash forward and also switch characters midair.
Here,
follow me.
Not the team for Chiori, but that was an accident. Still a really cool ability. I like the new abilities they've been adding the last year or so. From Wanderer's Flying to this.
This place
So much
seems
diversity.
Like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too. What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
It was a trap. It's in the facility, so we can't get out to Fashion Week.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
Fashion Day.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
You didn't want to tell us that until right now? Oh, that's big.
You're practically at each other's throats. Now you're telling us you used to work together?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together.
Had a falling out though.
In the beginning,
Why didn't you tell us about
we both
your
wanted
ex?
to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little.
Because the money won't there.
Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of, and we parted ways.
That's like some big lore to drop to us while we're trapped in the man's facility. Because knowing that, we could have just like gone, okay, let's talk this out.
For my part, I gambled it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end,
you received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
Also, Paimon just said sketchy. The dialogue says dodgy.
I don't know the exact details.
Error
of what happened
catch.
after that.
Error catch.
All I know is, after I opened Chiori Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first.
I wonder how much money Paimon gets. The
Missing the
VA.
show is as good as letting him win.
They got so many lines.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
They get it wrong sometimes here. I don't notice a lot of typos or like mistakes.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. That didn't do anything.
Oh, cutscene? Are we just pressing random buttons? The VA wasn't paid for a long time. What the? Oh shit. Hey guys. This team is not gonna work out that well, but
I see everything.
it's okay. Feels a little different.
This may turn a little.
Feels a little different. I don't know why. Warning! Warning! Ow! Get on me, bro. Warning! Warning! I get it. I'm not supposed to be here. Nita! Nita! Kokomi, what are you doing?
Look
There
over
we go.
there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can use these mechanisms to get higher.
Or use your body to get higher. There we go. Can I climb the wall? Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. What mechanisms, bro? Oh, well, the ones right there? Gotcha. Okay. Kokomi, my bad. I didn't mean to blame it on you. Oh my god, is this broken? Is that thing okay? Oh my god. Wait, no. Oh. It is definitely shaky. It's a little shaky, isn't it? Yes. And one exquisite chest. I'll take it. I almost jumped off. Wait. Oh, I'm supposed to jump off. Nah.
We finally made it out.
Ow!
Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Up we go. We call this the Chiori skip, baby. We call that the Chiori skip, baby. What you know about it? That's the Chiori skip right there.
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh, really? Seems like they picked the right one.
Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
Oh, I had to touch the marker first. Man, she is really nice for getting around. If I could get that energy back up faster, it'd be even better. Did you be able to launch yesterday? Actually, no. I got 2 wins. I got 2 wins, both overtime comebacks. Both match MVP, I'm pretty sure. We out here. We're back on the grind. All right, nice. 1 chest. I did play 2 games. See, 6 shots are cooled down by 12 seconds. You should pull. True, I'll do 1 single temple. Just one. Just one. I'm just building pity for all Aquino, at least. At least. I'm building pity. Sorry, Glitter. Just building pity.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
It smells so bad.
Finally, the entrance. At last.
Oh my god. Everywhere I look, there's God of mechs up, left, right, down my butt, everything.
Oh,
well.
Those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
But he doesn't know, okay? He doesn't know who I am.
More mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
Killing you.
What? Destroying Chiori Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of ignorance.
Damn, Uter.
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal, but it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Slay.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
He really don't know we got the God Destroyer on our team.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long? You weren't like this before, Uter. What happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
Damn.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all. You think you understand, but you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices.
Eat him.
You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice. This whole thing, Uter. It's pathetic.
She says, not a good look on you, sister.
Pathetic. Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Teyvat by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
You.
Oh my god. Why they just be bringing out guns all the time in these quests? Chiori, you go first. You got a show to catch.
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
He pulls out a blicky.
No, you go instead.
Oh.
But he has a gun.
He has a gun. We're in France, not America.
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan. I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
Stay safe.
Catch up with us soon.
Surely he won't shoot me as I leave.
Trying to leave, are we?
Okay. Paimon's dead!
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter.
Damn, what a catch. He really just tried to murder Paimon. That's crazy. There's no forgiveness now. You actually pulled the trigger. That's different.
But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
He actually tried to shoot Paimon in the face. Dude, can you imagine Paimon just fucking died there?
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this, if I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy. Allow me to show you.
Is Paimon okay?
The true meaning of the Chiori brand.
Uh-oh.
The
Chiori
Chiori
about to
brand
eat.
represents more than a person or a trademark. It's a way of life.
Look at this animation, man.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine
This is
Fashion
not the
Week.
vibe I would thought they were gonna go
Feast your eyes
for.
on the extravaganza that Chiori Boutique has prepared for you today.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Dazzling.
This
and
is
wholly
jazzy.
unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never say die spirit.
She had a Mary
That's
Poppins
the true
moment.
meaning of the Chiori brand.
Mary Poppins
And
moment for
now,
real.
Let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
Woo! I love you.
Did Chiori not?
Yo.
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Oh.
Let the show begin.
Yo.
fashion along with it.
Wait a minute.
Chioria will remain the same. No
Wait a
challenge is too
goddamn
great.
minute.
Chioria caters to no one. Not even the times.
Dude. You
Rather,
gotta give this to
Chioria
us.
will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget.
What comes after 7, chat? Now that Lenny one goes crazy.
Only those
Yeah.
who do not give up on their dreams
Navia
are
ship
worthy
hat.
of this brand.
I think Lenny's was
Well,
really good, but
I
Navia's ship
suppose
hat
all
was
that's
great.
left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
Okay, that kind of went hard. Not gonna lie. Which one was your favorite? I think Lenny's was my favorite. The Navia boat hat's awesome though. Tell me they're actually wearing it in game though, right? Dude, you guys just hate us so much.
A
What?
little more to the left.
What are they doing up here?
Like this?
Lenny's was really good.
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
What was that? Is that new?
Of course.
New
I
logo?
didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
Oh, it is.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Well,
That was a
how
great
can you
show.
become renowned through all of Tevat without a fancy signboard of your own? The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
They are about to pop these all over Tevat. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some kind of skin opportunity here.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Literally Marie Antoinette with a ship hat.
Pear would need an alias, of
For real.
course. How about the Hangry Bird?
The what? I hated that. Who let him cook? Who let the dude cook?
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm. And a bit cramped.
Miss Chiori!
Who let
I'm
him
done
cook?
taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
The Hangry Bird.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's
Monsieur.
on the house.
Huh? You really mean it?
I take advantage of that.
Of course. The same goes for
Free
you
clothes,
too,
man.
Linny and Lynette. If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Something other than a costume?
Well, I
What
don't
you
really
mean by
need
that?
anything. Just don't be a stranger, all right?
Just be my
I don't
friend.
need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving?
I thought she
Kimura?
left already.
About that.
What happened to Utair, by the way?
The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
Let's go, Navia. I'm on your team.
What? No, that's so embarrassing. Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
Of
New
course.
outfit.
Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show. Appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization. Using weaponry in public. Hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
It's kind of lit, though. You can't lie. Can't lie. It's kind of lit.
Shivers, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those
Oh,
descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if I had, would you have a
You would have been mad.
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well,
It was kinda
I would
lit,
say
though.
I've more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop in the Fleuve Sandra, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter.
I don't know.
Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
I feel like the Utair thing could have been avoided entirely if we just knew that you guys were co-workers before. We gotta talk that out.
All right, I
Utair
won't
just
argue
seemed
with
wild.
You can have this
Like
one.
he just seemed deranged for no reason.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal
After
for
a
our
little
efforts.
failure in life.
Let's go. Spina's treat.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take
Should've
care
just
of,
killed
so
him, yeah.
You all go have fun. Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Vanger on the way here. He had a message for you.
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
He's very nice
You know
still.
him well.
Thanks again.
Very forgiving.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
It was cool. I like Lenny's outfit. I want a Lenny fit. I gotta go back and look at those.
You don't say.
All right, all right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
I feel like Genshin has so many celebration feasts. That's how they always tie up quests with characters.
Traveler, Paimon.
Let's go eat
Wait for me at
together.
that place with the view. I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
Surprise traveler outfit.
Place with the view?
Surprise outfit.
Oh, Paimon knows where you mean. Sure, no problem.
Perfect. I'll be right there.
Surely the boutique and fashion designer would give us a last minute secret outfit that the devs never even mentioned, right? Surely they would. It'd be a great like surprise for players who've been playing for 3 years, 4,000 plus hours on the game, almost $5,000 or more invested into the game. Maybe they would. Let's see.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
She would give us like a high five.
But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Here, take this.
What is it?
Oh, wow. A
Oh.
brooch! And in the style of Chiori Boutique, too! Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
Where's my outfit? Actually, I was kind of busy making other outfits. Oh, okay, that's kind of cute.
I've only made 2 for now.
That's kind of cute.
After much consideration,
It's a
I decided
brooch.
to give them to you two.
I'll take good care of it.
You've been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side.
I'ma stick by you, girl.
There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win. Even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself.
And that's why I have my chat. They believe in me more than anybody in the world, right? Oh,
A
yeah,
single
somebody saying
person
yes,
can
yeah.
only do so much. Without all your help, Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Guys,
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about
do we?
the stuff
Oh,
you said at the show.
yeah.
You weren't worried it
No.
would rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow
Thanks,
or
Gabe.
scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
True. Like my
Nothing
streams.
to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
With Navia!
Oh, yes, of course. But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer. You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
Be crazy if we kissed. No, I mean, I would. Yeah, the quest is over. We're not gonna do that. Quest is over. Quest is over. Yep. Well, where'd my brooch go? Is it just a teapot item? It's a teapot item. That looks kind of big. Brooch's metal cannot hold the warmth once imparted by her hand, but her word and voice are nonetheless ingrained in your mind. To give me a wearable item, Genshin Beb. Good quest though. Overall, good quest. Let's pop myself a brooch. Does she pop? She doesn't have it on. No. It's a brooch. It'll be an indoor table item. Okay, it'll fit on the table. Interesting. All in all, I like that quest. The payoff was really good. I feel like the whole Uteo situation could have been avoided so much easier, though. Just by talking about the whole thing. But I get it. They gotta build a story up. They gotta build something dramatic. Showcase the characters, like qualities of revenge and equality and standing out and paving her own way. Still, really good girl boss moment. Good story. I should give all of the stories a score out of 10. I give that one 7.5, 7.4, 7.5. It was good. Good payoff. I feel like I don't know if it's just me having a better attention span lately or what, but I feel like the latest quests have been less yappy, more like engaging. 7.5 is wild. I think it's only worthy of a 7.5.
First, get into position like this.
That's just me though. An 8 would be like Rice. An 8.5 would be like Rice Lee. Farina would be like, you know, an 8.5, 8.6. Nuvolette would be like a solid 9.5. I think Nuvolette's kind of like the highest for me. I think Lenny's up there with like, you know, a 7, 9, 8. Yeah, like back in Sumeru, these quests just felt like they went on with pointless yammering. At least when they're talking so much, they're talking about things that kind of matter to the plot story. About her losing the business and like being slandered against and what we're gonna do in action. It didn't feel so much as Paimon being like, and by the way, that reminds me of an orange. Because I like oranges. And oranges are orange. Oh, and they're also called Balu fruit. It feels less of that. Shen Yun I would put up there with some of my favorites too, especially because of how it ended. That one felt extremely short in my mind. It was very concise with how they told the story. It's better, less fluffy. I give Shen Yun like a solid 8.8, 8.9. To have a perfect story though, it's hard. I think the perfect stories for me are reserved for the Archon quest, but Nivolette's my highest rated story quest yet. Still, I have 3 more of these to do. Tignari, Dea, and Baizu. They do take a bit of time to like commit to and be willing to listen to it and like be engaged with the entire story. There's less to commentate the whole time, so I always do them in like sparse like sessions, but I do want to do these at some point. Pretty good. Going back to early Archon Quest too, we got so like, I just wish they would put more cutscenes in the game for a story quest. I guess that's my point I'm making. Never mind about the Archon Quest. Haven't done Nivolette's. How is it? It's my favorite one in the game yet. I think it's my favorite one in the game. I think it's the best one. The story that it tells about like equality and stuff, and it's great. That's just me though.